A live look at Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, Alumni Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Syracuse Orange and the Boston College Eagles. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Road with the latest on the weather.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Boston College Eagles offense will take the field first. Last time these two met, it was a beatdown, and I'm sure these guys would love to land the first punch in this one.
Bragging rights and setting the tone right from the beginning of the game, right? I mean, they came in, were shot out of a cannon. They were playing with so much energy and so much fire. They just overwhelmed their opponent the last time out there.
And I promise you, they've heard about it a lot, right? They've been poked, they've been prodded. It's been mentioned, it's been running through the facility all week long. You've seen it on social media. The clips of the last matchup to provide a spark, some hate, some anger, to get them going for this football game.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Might as well run him again. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Left side is Green. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This Boston College offense has it working. Hits inside. It's Dickens. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Back to throw, it's McKenzie. He'll pull it down and run. Looking for room at the 30. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. And the Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Fresh set of downs going up top. The quick game. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And a nice job finding my wide receiver. And then how about the wide receiver turning into a running back, getting upfield, getting some positive yards, and getting the first down.
From the red zone, looking for a man. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football.
Makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Eagles! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Orange offense will get its first chance now. And here comes the junior running back. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack. Throwing angelic. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number 1, and they give up a sack on play 2.
From the gun on third down, Steve Angeli. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Orange will have to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. From the gun, it's Dickens.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll send the tight end in motion. Give to the running back. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Finds his big tight end. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down. Boston College now operates from the red zone. Grabbed behind the line. It's right. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quick give. It's Dickens. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Burrowing for yardage. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like, stopping the run game. Like, they continue to have success and have success now on this third down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. It is good! And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. They'll move the tight end. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They'll give it to Johnson. Runs through the tackle. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. Syracuse right back at it.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
And he's brought down after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Rush right in his face. Firing to the right, complete. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Running it to the right. At the 20, he's got space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Syracuse has it in the red zone. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Steve Angeli. He's got it on the move. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Straight ahead, it's Miller. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Orange. Ready to try the point after.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Boston College, 10, Syracuse, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger. Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Back to pass, it's McKenzie. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's going to take off. He's past the 30. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. BC back to work after picking up the 1st down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Tight end now in motion. Right back to it. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Boston College will send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 15-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They go play action with Angeli. Going for it all. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Takes the handoff. It's Dickens. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive routes.
Long way to go on 2nd down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. And it's slipped out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this offense. It's now 2nd and 3. Looking downfield, it's McKenzie. Moves to his right. He'll pull it down. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
Throws to the wideout. Picked off to stop the threat. Got some room to run. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
He's got it. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, I understand what the quarterback's trying to do. He's trying to get it to his playmaker out there quickly in space, but I don't think he anticipated the linebacker beelining the way he did. It was almost as if the linebacker knew where the QB was going with the football.
The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Angeli. Look out! Just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack, and it'll be 4th down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking for a man. It's McKenzie. Finds his man. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Boston College wants to play fast.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
You'll be thinking about that one. Almost an interception.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
BC uses a timeout here at 2nd of the half. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Complete on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. He gets a hand on it, it's blocked. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. Let's take a look at the Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the number 3 team, the Oklahoma Sooners.
It's all teed up. Boston College will kick to start this third quarter. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. They start this third quarter 1-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break.
Looking for a big play. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Well, we've seen this all night long. The defense closing in on these throws. The windows are constricting so quickly. It's been a tough night at the office for this quarterback, and he gets another one knocked to the ground.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Throwing Angelic. He's not afraid to go deep. Snatches it on the right. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Orange, after the big pass play, might just throw it again.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sideline.
Syracuse right back at it.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Second down, gonna throw it. Hit as he throws. Timed it perfectly to knock it free. This is the 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Trying to squeak through the pile. That'll be enough for the first down. Got it at the 15-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Might as well give it to him again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cuse. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the point after is good.
Syracuse 14, Boston College 10.
Deep in the end zone, it's Cunningham. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. BC has it back and the Eagle offense returns to the field. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Wants to throw. It's McKenzie. Here comes the heat. Fires to the tight end. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Rushes on. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean. And sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Turning it on. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Running inside, it's Dickens. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the... Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Going to field this one in tight quarters. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Angeli on the play action. Out wide left, it's Weaver. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze this.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Again, it's Angeli. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on second down. Pulls it on the option. It's a fumble. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to run. Receivers, QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And Jelly from the gun on third down.
I'll tell you what, the offense, they get the big run play, and then what are you thinking? Maybe play action, take a shot. How about the defense? They were ready to roll. Even though they gave up the run, they didn't just play the run. They were ready for the pass and got the big sack.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Boston College offense makes its way onto the field. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. On the run, it's Dickens. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
He's going to run it. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Making the adjustment on the play. The hand to the running back.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
The give to the back. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. As we wind our way toward the end of this one, gives us a minute to check out the Week 12 scoreboard and the top 12 teams in the country and how things are going there. Our final quarter is on deck, and it looks as if they are ready to go. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Back to throw, it's McKenzie. Left side is Dickens. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. sells the run, looking to pass. It's caught. They get him down to this offensive setup. First and goal from the 9. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. Looking to throw. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it could go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Big guy smells it. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Selling the fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Got an alley. There he goes. He now has 61 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run.
Speeding down the left side. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to 10. Touchdown, Syracuse. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Motion from the back. To the air, it's McKenzie. This time it's complete. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on 4th down. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They go play action with Angelic. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Steve Angeli unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The run inside. It's Johnson. Got him right there.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Syracuse operating with a fresh set of downs after that last completion. In the red area, it's Miller. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Motion from the wideout. Angeli on the play action. Makes the grab. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Steve Angeli. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's McKenzie. Out wide left, it's right. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He'll throw on 3rd down. He wants a big play here late. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Eagles. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Nice job by the offense, going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays. Long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Got the first down. Oh, he's got some space. He worked his way past the first down marker, and that will put this one away. Well, after back-to-back